Hello guys and welcome. Today let's play some support in SMITE, Battleground of the Gods. Now I wish you a happy new year guys. It's just like 1 hour until midnight, until we start 2025. And I think it's very important in life that we have some goals, right? So my main goal is probably going to be, to get a really decent job and to finally quit smoking, right? So let me know what is your goal for next year and what do you wanna achieve and change. Now in this video we're gonna play some support and we're gonna play one of my favorite supports ever, Sobek. Oops. And Sobek is really so fun to play, especially once you get some cooldown online. And in this video you're gonna see how I managed to got more than 30 assists. Okay, now when you play support correctly, it's arguably the most satisfying role ever, and you can really, it arguably also has the most complicated item building. And if you're gonna become a good support, you're gonna become one of the best player ever, because you're also gonna learn how to counter build, how to motivate your team, how to always come back. Not everybody has the right character for this, but support is arguably the most important role in my opinion. Now in this case you're gonna see they have like 3 magical gods and 2 physical gods, right? So in most arena games you're gonna play against 3 magical compositions, because having 2 mages is pretty much meta in arena for that consistency, minion clear, less hitting, and so on and so on. And that's also why warrior is actually so important, so you can actually counter those mages. That's why we are actually missing old runic shield, right? It was really good to counter magical gods in arena. Now in most conquest games you are actually gonna play against 3 or 4 physical gods, so the build is gonna be a little bit different, right? In arena you usually wanna go warflag starter, and then depends on enemy composition. If they have 3 or 4 physical gods, you're gonna go virginity. Otherwise, if they have 3 or 4 magical gods, you can go Heartfelt Amulet, right? It's very good in early game. You can also, if they have a lot of bow damage, you can also go something like Stone of Binding, So in Conquest you have 2 options as a starter. You can go Watcher's Gift, which is really important for early game sustain, and so you can actually tank minions and so on. Or you can also go Warflag. Like Warflag is insanely good starter in arena. If you play arena you wanna have at least 1 Warflag on either Guardian or on a support, or either a warrior. So that's also why it's also very important to go at least 1 flat pin item on a warrior, because your job is to put pressure on enemy casters so they don't just free cast whole game long on your team. It's actually very important. Sometimes best thing to counter pressure is more pressure, right? And also arena is also a lot about counter building, right? If you see they have 3 physical gods, you wanna go Valor, you wanna go Winged Blade, right? Really good items. Counter building is actually a bit harder in game modes like Conquest or Joust, because they are designed around snowballing, and if you counter build too quickly you're just gonna fall behind. And that's why in my opinion Conquest or Joust are never really made for esports in the first place, because there is no counter building. It's just children getting carried by number advantage, So once you actually learn, you see, in my opinion both arena and Conquest like a dota can be very competitive. They just have different game design really, right? Conquest, Joust is snowbally, and some people really like that, and arena has a lot of anti-snowball mechanics, right? You have high XP and gold scaling, and you also have last 10-15 ticket system in arena, where once you reach 10 tickets you're only losing 1 ticket per wave, so you need 10 waves to finish the game. And if enemy still has 50 tickets, they're losing 7 tickets per wave, right? So this is one of the comeback mechanics that many people don't know about. Also less hitting is very important in arena, and there is also a secret tip for you guys. If you stand beside the tower you can actually push it through enemy gods and minions. So So yeah, this is just a commentary really over my good sober gameplay. It's actually really hard to talk about things and also play the game at the same time, because if you wanna play the game at a high level, it takes a lot of energy out of you. And in my opinion, it's really a shame that we don't have some online tournaments for arena, or you know, the current arena map is more than 7 years old. We have no rank leaderboard, no rewards or whatever. Right, in my opinion, SMITE will be one of the best games, one of the biggest games on the market, because we were actually so different from League of Legends. They were actually scared of us. You know, that's why they didn't want to promote SMITE on Asia market, because they know when SMITE came out 7-10 years ago, it was better MOBA than almost anything on the market. And now instead of keeping this identity, instead of actually trying to evolve our pro scenes, Conquest, Arena, EU, North America, international scene, we're just trying to be like League of Legends. Because they don't realize the true origins of MOBA genre is not so mere Dota. Dota was just one of those of millions and millions of community-made maps. It was actually a fight of characters on all different fun maps. And you even have, you know, it's multiplayer online battle arena. Even in the name of the genre, there is arena, you know, so... And people don't really realize that the only reason why, you know, Riot is popular is because they have control over Asia market, and why WoW is popular, you know, Dota too. It's not like because they saw any innovation. I mean, even Deadlock lost like 90% of its player base. Elden Ring lost 90% of its player base, you know. In my opinion, it's just a wasted talent. 7 years ago, SMITE was one of the best games ever created. And guys are literally getting paid, and they didn't even organize any online tournaments. They can't even put in basic rank leaderboard and rewards what every competitive player wants. And then they talk about, you know, yeah, the old engine is the problem, when all they do is IP ban people and censor people that are passionate about this game. Like, Jesus, man. Also, yeah, cooldown is very important, and you're gonna see what I built, you know. I go Wingblade plus Witchblade, you know, so you can juke people. Witchblade is really good. Witchblade and Spectral Armor are really good against enemy hunters, you know. If you play supporting Conquest, if you play against 3-4 physical gods, like, you have so many items you can buy. You can go Virginity, you can go Witchblade, you can go Spectral Armor, you can go Shogun Kuzari to buff attack speed of your allies. You have Shogun Kuzari, or you have Voidstone, or Void Denabar, or how it's now called. Void Denabar is actually now very good to buff your mages in arena, you know. And Shogun Kuzari was always one of the most busted auras in the game, so... Let me know what you guys think, and do we have any fellow support enjoyers here? Let me know in the comments, and see you in the next one. Peace.
Enemy has been slain. Blast it all! A basket garbage bomb! Shiver me timbers! Nice job! I got a jug. Sorry. You're crazy, man. You're going nowhere and fast, man. Move out. Move out. Right on, man. Wait. Nice, man. Can we get funky now? Nice job.
Silence! Get back!
Right on, man. Man, that was awesome. He probably deserved that, right? The enemy has been slain. Triple kill! Let's get wild! Save yourselves! It's a trap!
careful.
Jeez, be careful out there. This game's packed. Hey, hey, it's not about this. Man, that was awesome. Double kill.
Defend middle lane. Defend middle lane.
Come on, ally.
That's too bad.
Clean.
What a shame.
Yeah.
Ahoy!
Right on, man.
Ramming!
That's right. Enemy has been slain.
You've chosen this path and chosen a basket garbage bomb! Ultimate is down! Ultimate is ready!
This is right, sad. Right on, man. Be careful out there. Man, that was awesome.
Oh, come on.
Yes! That's
Get out of there.
Minions have reached your forces! Ahoy! Nice job. Attack! I'll attack! 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 Ultimate is down! Shiver me timbers! Attack! Attack!
You're still my number one. Enemy has been slain.
Attack!
Right on, man. Come on, allies.
Minions have reached your fortress!
Enemy has been slain. It's just like sad R.I.P. man.
Defend middle lane!
Be careful out there. This game's packed.
Attack!
Right on, man.
Get you behind me!
An enemy has been slain.
I'll be coming for you. Soon.
You're electric.
You rock!